This is a bit of aviation old school stuff. These are
I see.
This building is from the 30s.
Wow.
And you see it has like an old fashioned
hangar there.
Hangar type.
Appearance.
Yeah.
That's why.
And that's Art Deco.
I see. That's beautiful. That's lovely. That. Because I got to tell you, Lincoln themselves, there, you know, they don't have a sedan anymore, do they? They have the Navigator. They have the Nautilus.
This is where all of the cars, all of the vehicles are sort of headed.
Yeah.
Not quite an SUV, but not a car. So
crossover. Yeah.
That's where most of the automotive stuff is going these days. Very, very few sedans.
Because I used to love, you know, the Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham.
Yeah.
You know, like in '96, that sort of shape there.
Yeah.
Rear wheel drive, just massive engine.
Yeah.
Just, but not super tech. You know what I mean? So it would just work.
Cadillac still does make livery vehicles.
Yeah.
However, you don't see too many because they're pretty much known to be not that reliable.
Yeah, they had that North Star engine was a bit shitty.
But another real problem is that they had front wheel drive, and front wheel drive is just
yes.
Tough livery work kills that kind of
suspension. I see.
The car felt like really, really junky. Dry.
Yes.
You'll see when we're on the highway. This car is as smooth as glass.
Because it's rear wheel drive.
And I've never done anything, you know, to the suspension or anything like that.
No, I see what you're saying. No, you're right there. It's rear wheel drive is the solution. You know, that is the way to, like, if you want dynamics, you want a low center of gravity so it doesn't flip. That's why SUVs are flawed, because they are, you know, the center of gravity, and then you want rear wheel drive and front steering, don't you? That's what you want ideally. But it's funny. I would never have thought when I was a kid, you know, in the 80s and 90s, sedans, the big S-Class W126s were the cars, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And 7 Series BMW. We never had Cadillac. I used to always be fascinated. I thought they look elegant, but talking to Americans on my streams and that, they don't really like the Fleetwood Broughams and that.
Yeah.
I thought they looked so classy.
Yeah. Nowadays, it's considered to be an old man's car.
That's
the
what
same
they've.
thing with the big Mercedes sedans. That's considered to be old man too.
Yes.
Audi is very popular among
Yes.
younger people. BMW has always been popular.
Yes.
I personally, when I was young, I aspired to have a BMW 5 Series.
Yes.
Because the BMW 5 Series, I mean, the way it drove and the way it felt and everything, it was really a fun car to drive.
Yeah.
You know?
The problem is all these German cars, so much tech and plastic in them now. But this is why this car can last high Ks. It's because it's relatively simple. It doesn't have plastic and stuff like that to solve. You know what I mean?
And the mirror assembly doesn't cost you $1,500.
Exactly. You know, it's.
I found that out with the Mercedes, that everything was just.
Oh, everything costs money.
Do you know one day with the Mercedes, this sort of prompted me to say this is the last straw.
Yeah.
It was about 5 o'clock in the morning. I was about to go on a pickup, and it was a long drive. It was all the way from the middle of Connecticut down to Newark Airport, 137 miles.
Yes.
So I got outside and I clicked the trunk to open, and it opened.
Yes.
And then when I put my umbrella in it and briefcase, I clicked it to close, and it closed and then shot back open. And it took me 25 minutes to figure out. I had to literally trick it to stay closed.
I see.
It was just one of those things where a stupid thing like a trunk latch could completely ruin your day.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So Archie, we're in the borough of Queens right now.
Yes.
And so Queens and Brooklyn are part of Long Island.
Yes. Because there's 5 boroughs, isn't there, of New York?
Manhattan is an island.
Yes.
Staten Island, which is the least known, that's an island.
Yes.
The Bronx is the only borough that is connected to the mainland, USA.
Oh, I see.
See, Queens and Brooklyn are part of Long Island, which
Gotcha.
is a long, well, it's about 120 miles long.
Is this the way towards New Jersey, or New Jersey's on
Well, New Jersey's on the other side.
other side? Gotcha.
So, yeah, it can be a way to New Jersey.
Okay, gotcha. Yep.
Although normally what people would do going to New Jersey would be to sort of go the south and take something called the Belt Parkway.
Got you.
Because it hugs the coastline like a belt would hug a waist.
Oh, I see.
And
Got
then you
you.
take over, you take the Verrazano Bridge to
Yeah.
Staten Island, go through Staten Island, and go to New Jersey.
No, that's And how is New York? Is it in good shape now? How was it? The COVID was horrendous, wasn't it?
COVID was really, really bad, and
I remember watching it. I remember thinking of you.
you should still be careful.
Yes.
Regarding very, very closed-in areas. New York, as far as like crime, though, I mean,
Yep.
it has risen.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, for instance, I wouldn't suggest that if you're going to walk, make sure that there's a lot of people around.
Okay.
Don't go too far off the beaten path. You know,
Yes.
With regard to lonely streets, things like that.
Yes.
Unless you take a ride share or Uber or something like that.
Got you. Got you. I see what you're saying.
But again, I think you're savvy enough to to know that.
Yeah, it's like a lot of cities. You've got to be a bit careful. Just have your wits about you, and that I understand. Yeah. This is amazing, New York. I never thought I'd come here. It's probably the most famous international city of the world. One of the key international cities: London, Paris, New York, Rome,
you might see
Tokyo,
Singapore.
Yeah.
But that really, I mean, it's a short list.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Short list.
Yes.
So what I'm going to ask you to do is what I'd love to be able to do for you.
Yep.
Is
Yes, sir.
do a car sort of tour around. The kind of stuff where you can cover the kind of ground that you can't cover walking or going on a subway or something.
Yep.
And there are a few different kinds of foods. Now, I know you've eaten a lot of different foods on this trip, but I won't jam food down your throat.
No.
However, I think it would be good to try real New York pizza. Maybe Jewish deli.
Did you see the pizza I had in Colorado?
No.
They put a salad on top of it.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. You know, in New York you can get beaten up for doing that though.
Yeah, I know. It was actually quite good. I kind of like just play that out a bit for my channel, but it was
I'm sure it was, yeah.
But
and the other thing is Italian.
yes.
There are a couple of different places. If you had the time, I would love to take you to Patsy's.
Yep.
Patsy's, Frank Sinatra had a regular booth there.
Oh, I
His
see.
favorite restaurants. It's very, very old school.
Wow.
It's right in Midtown, so you don't have to go out to Brooklyn or up into the Bronx or something for that.
Amazing. Yes.
I would love to drive you through Chinatown, Little Italy. Because all of those things.
Now that sounds amazing. I tell you what I'll do. I'm just going to get my bearings in the next day,
Yeah,
and
you
I
know,
will come back to you and say, hey, what day can we, are you? I'll just check if you're busy. That's okay.
The
But
easiest way is to text me.
okay.
And I can tell you right now,
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow, I will be busy up until about 8 o'clock at night when I'm dropping someone off.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
And Sunday I'm not busy in the morning, but I am going to be driving my boss's wife.
No, of course. Yep.
However, every day after that, see, I'm driving her to the airport. She's off to Korea.
Oh,
My
wow.
boss is already in Japan. And
He's Asian, your boss?
he is, yeah.
I see, gotcha. Yep.
He's not Japanese Asian.
Yep.
He's Korean.
Got you.
But